Hello everybody, this is Gypsy Spirit here with you, ready to give you your weekly reading. And I've already drawn your cards. Usually in my newsletter, I've been writing out the tarot reading, but I decided to start doing it this way instead because I just think it's a better way to do it. But anyway, now just please remember that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with you. Bits and pieces of it may resonate. You take what works for you and let go of the rest. If you want your own personal reading, I have listed below the little button that you can go to get your own personal reading. And I also do personal readings on Monday. I guess this Monday will be the 20th. And I host a tea and tarot in my home. And it's free of charge. I do appreciate love offerings. But you can get your very own personal tarot reading every Monday from 3 to 7. You just have to text me or call me. Texting is best, but so that we can set up a time for you to come, because that gets pretty busy. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading for the week. I use the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck. It's a great deck. So you have the Five of Pentacles, and I'm going to explain all of these things to you. Then an Ace of Cups in reverse, okay? And then we also have the Two of Cups in reverse as well. So I also do some bonus cards. I draw from my map oracle cards and also the flower oracle cards. And I just want to start with the flower oracle card first as I dig into this reading. This is the daisies, and this is the time we see a lot of daisies. And this vibrates and energizes and telling you to simplify your life. Daisies, they're simple. It says you've had so much going on that you're spread too thin. This has to change now so your vitality can recharge. And I'm seeing that in the cards. So I know this time of year we have graduations, we have weddings, we have Mother's Day, Father's Day. People are getting out, your children are getting out of school, we're ready for vacations. And also at this time of year, a lot of people are moving into new homes since school is about over. And so they're spending the summer moving into a new area. So, but your Five of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, you got to slow down. Slow down. Let it go. We're also in full moon phase where I think beginning of the week, I want to say it's like Monday, we're going to be in the waning moon phase, which is what the whole newsletter is about, really. And it's about letting go of the stress, letting go of anger and anything that's not working for you in your life. Just let it go. And this really says a lot. This is the Five of Pentacles, and it's like you're so busy. You have so many things going on in your life, and sometimes we get on a pity party and we see other people doing, being able to do things, and they seem to be having a great time. And we're like running around in circles trying to make things work for our life. You might be a little behind on bills, or, I had to call a lady yesterday. I work for a mattress store, and I had to call this woman to reschedule her delivery. And as I called her, she's like, I'm just going to have to talk to you another time because we are literally walking out the door to go to a wedding. So with that being said, I mean, you just really need to take some time for yourself, because what happens is we go around and around and around in circles. We don't take time to stop and just take 10 minutes to be quiet and meditate and listen. And we just keep going around and around, and we lose sight of what's in front of us. We lose sight of opportunities, and that's what the Five of Pentacles is all about. And Pentacles is always about money or tangible things, but this could be anything. Like I said, it's a general reading. It could be about your love life. It could be about your work. It could be about your family, or just your personal everyday life. But because we're so busy that we lose sight of maybe some opportunities that are coming our way, and we don't see it. And also, I need to say this, that we may have ideas and plans of what we want to do. That might not be in the same plan as the universe, I will give you a real good example. I work a job, and and I'm really not all that happy there, but I know why I'm there. And I need to work at least 4 or 5 days, and they've been doing a lot of hiring, so they marked me down to 3 days next week. And that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, I'm a floater. I float from store to store. But at first I was like, I can't believe they did that to me. They're only giving me 3 days. And then I had to sit back and was like, oh, thank God they're only giving me 3 days, because there's so many things that I can be doing, for my own business. So instead of, like, if something comes to you that upsets you or you feel negative about, you got to turn your thinking around. Like in my case, I was upset at first, like, how dare they do that to me? I'm so loyal to them. I'm always there anytime they want me, and they do this to me. And then it was like, oh, wait a minute. The universe is wanting me to do something else that I've been being pushed to do for a long time, and I keep putting it off and putting it off. And now the universe has given me an opportunity to really, get down to business. So once I turned my thinking around, I was like, oh, thank God I only have 3 days. Pretty soon I'll mark it down to, I only want to work 2 days. So what I'm telling you is that there's opportunities in front of you that you're not seeing because you're so focused on what you feel like you're not getting enough of. So you've got to turn the thinking around. Ace of Cups is in reverse, honey. So Ace of Cups is all about love, spirituality, and because you have so much stuff going on in your life right now, you're like missing the blessings. You're missing being able to see what's in front of you. And there's a part of your spirituality, you're not even able to tap into that, or you're not able to tap into that connection with your higher divine self, because we're just scattered, going a million miles, and it feels like, you go to bed, you're absolutely exhausted, and then when you have to get up in the morning, it's like, oh my God, I have to get up, I need more rest. So that's what I'm feeling for a lot of you, that you're so tired, and you're just running around and around in circles and trying to please everybody and take care of everybody, but you're not taking care of yourself. I also have the Two of Cups in reverse. So for some of you, like I said, this might be a job. You have to pick your story. Might be a job, might be a relationship, might be family, whatever, friendships. But there is a disconnection. If right now you're feeling, or towards the end of the week, you're going to feel some sort of disconnection. And it's because, like I've been telling you through this whole reading, is that you're just running around in circles, and you're not even having time to think for yourself. You just keep going. You got to go to this person's wedding, or to this graduation, or have lunch with this person, so forth and so on. You have to simplify your life. Spend this week, especially this week, with us being in the waning, full moon and waning period, of just letting go. Let it go. Because if you're in a relationship where there's disconnection, there's a reason for it. And either you're going to continue to disconnect, or you need to try to find a way to reconnect and rejuvenate your relationship. Whether, like I said, whether it's a job, relationship with somebody else, you know, romantic relationship or children or whatever. My most interesting card today that you need to be looking at is the Map Oracle card. And look at this. It says, listen. Just listen. If you don't do anything else for yourself this week, I am promising you that if you will take 10 minutes to just go in a room, or even if you have to just go in a bathroom or something, or take a bath, a nice warm bath for yourself, and just soak. Make sure you put a little Epsom salt in there, or some salts to help absorb that negativity. But just listen, just be quiet. Be quiet and meditate and listen to what universe is trying to tell you. You've got to listen to your higher divine self and follow your truth, or you're just going to keep going around and around in circles. And hey, you know what? If you're invited to a party or a graduation or a wedding, and you don't want to go because you feel like you need to rest, don't go. You're way more important than letting yourself run down. Now, I understand if you have a child or grandchild graduating, but if it's a niece or a nephew and you're really, or a friend or somebody, and you're just really tired, don't go. You got to take care of yourself. You have to stop and listen to what universe is trying to tell you. Just like, you know, this week when I was all wrapped up, you know, and not getting the days or hours that I wanted with work, that was part of my ego or whatever, like, oh, how dare they? But then when I sat back and took a deep breath and let it go, I suddenly realized that, oh yeah, that's actually a good thing that I'm only working 3 days, because now I can focus on something else that I'm really meant to be doing. So so with that being said, you know, like I said, this may not resonate with everybody, and some of it may resonate with you. If you want your own personal reading, you know what to do. Go to the button below and click onto that. But thank you so much. And for some of you, if you want to come on Monday and have tea and tarot with me, I would love to see you. Give me a call or text me. And until next week, take care. Bye-bye.